Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to paint this Sternguard Veteran with heavy bolter from the Leviathan box. I'm going to paint this Space Marine as a Black Templar, and the first step will be to prime the miniature. For that I would like to use Chaos Black from Citadel. Miniature primed, and the first color that I would like to apply is going to be Abaddon Black. Because like this, later if we make any mistake in the black power armor, we will be able to come back from the exact same tone of black. And aside from that, it will be nice to paint all those areas in which the spray was not able to reach. It's not easy to get a nice white color after priming a miniature with black, and that's why now I'm going to use Dawnstone. This is a light grey and I'm going to apply it to all the areas that I want to be white. Thanks to this, later I will have a nicer transition from the black color of the primer to the final white. Now we can use a white color to cover all those gray areas, and in my case I'm going to use a Wraithbone. This is a white that I like a lot, and I will just like to mention that we have to be a little bit more careful here in the cloth and just try to apply it to the areas that are going to be like the most exposed, trying to leave those gaps a little bit darker. Now I will continue with the base colors, and I will start with Corn Red. This is probably one of the most important ones because this is a veteran, so I will give him red and black shoulder pads. And I will also paint the weapon, the eyes, purity seal, this cable here, the ammunition here in the back. So yes, there will be a lot of red. And then I'm going to use Lead Belcher to paint all the metallic details of this miniature. Parts of the weapon, the symbol in the chest, this second cable over here, some details around the inside parts of the power armor, the pistol, basically every single metallic element except for this here that it's going to be gold. To finish with the base details, now I'm going to use Runelord Brass to paint the bullets that we can see here inside. Then I'm going to use Balthasar Gold, obviously for the gold of this decoration right here. And then I'm going to use Morphan Brown to paint all the leather, straps, holster, everything that it's supposed to be leather. All the base colors are applied, and now it's time to start with the shades. And now quite simple, I'm going to use null oil to paint all over the silver details, and then I would like to use Agrax earth shade to paint on the purity seals and also the brown elements, gold and bronze. Shades applied, and now I can start with the edge highlighting, and I will start with the highlights of the black power armor. For that I like to use the same two colors for all my Black Templars because of consistency. So first I'm going to use Dark Reaper, and I'm going to apply this one in each and every single edge of that power armor. Then I would like to use Fenrisian Grey, and I'm going to use this one in the areas that are going to be the most exposed to the light. I like much more how this black power armor looks right now, and now I would like to highlight the red color with Evil Sunz Scarlet. We're almost there, this is looking good, and now I'm going to apply the last highlights. So I'm going to use Corax White to highlight a little bit the white in the cloth, and then I would like to use Stormhost Silver to highlight the silver color that we have here. Then I'm going to use Crack Brown to highlight the leather and basically all the brown elements that I have here around. And lastly, I'm going to use Retributor Armor to highlight the gold chain that we have here. With the final highlights, this miniature is almost finished. Now we are just missing 2 crosses in the shoulder pads. This is a veteran, so of course I'm going to paint them red, and I'm going to do exactly the same that I did with the other reds in this miniature. First I will paint with corn red, and after that I'm going to apply highlights with Evil Sun's Scarlet. And of course, in case that we make any mistake and we want to correct the crosses, we can use Abaddon Black. This is one of the reasons why at the beginning we applied a thin layer of Abaddon Black all over the miniature. Now that we have 2 nice crosses on the shoulder pads, it's time to do the last detail, that is going to be to add some black dots here to look like writing, and to write something here. I'm going to use Abaddon Black for that, and after that I would like to do the base of the miniature. So for that, first I'm going to glue some battlefield rocks from the army painter, and then I'm going to apply this Citadel technical paint Astro Granite. Now that the technical paint is dry, I just need to dry brush a little bit of Wraith Bond to give it a little bit more of texture, and after that I'm going to apply Abaddon Black to clean the border. Then I will be able to glue some grass to the base. I'm going to use this one because of consistency, because this is the one that I use for my Black Templars, and after that the miniature will be finished. And this is it, this is the final result. This is my Sternguard Veteran with Heavy Bolter from the Leviathan box. And also here we have a comparison with the Sternguard with Pyre Cannon. This one is properly from the Sternguard Veteran box that I also painted here in the channel. And we can see that yes, they are quite similar but different, and that's something very nice and interesting, because yes, they are both Sternguard Veterans, they are both carrying heavy weapons, but we can see that the pose of the arms is slightly different, and the same with the legs. So yes, it's quite nice. And I have to say that this one, for being a monopose model, he's very interesting, because as you can see, he has like very nice details, like this extra ammunition here in the back, and it's nice. I like how it looks. It's like a really beautiful model, of course. Here I have all my Sternguard Veterans. As you can see, I got the proper box and I assembled all of them, and I wanted to have both options of the heavy weapons, having this one from the Leviathan box assembled as well. And I'm just a little bit sad, because I do think that I did a better job with this one than with this one, and I imagine my squad with this one. But of course, that's the goal, isn't it? Like, try to improve with every miniature, and we can see that since I made this miniature, I have improved because this one looks better from my point of view. But of course, I like this one a lot, and he's going to be the one that I will choose for the proper squad. But I'm very happy that I have both options available. Of course, with this one being a monopose miniature, I was not able to have like the proper veteran shoulder pad, all the ones sculpted with the proper Black Templar symbols. But I do think that it looks nice, and it doesn't look that bad when we put them next to each other. I think it looks good. I cannot complain about that. What else can I say about this beautiful miniature? He looks great, and as you can see, what I did with the painting of this miniature was quite simple. I don't like to use difficult techniques or a difficult process. I like to have simple techniques that will give us nice results, and I like this one because he looks great, he looks perfect for a battlefield, so that's really good, and I'm happy how it looks right now. So yes, that's something very nice always when we finish painting a miniature. Actually, with this miniature painted, this is the last Sternguard Veteran that I have from the Leviathan box, but I'm going to convert this one into a regular intercessor. That's why I'm doing in Patreon right now with the squad. So of course, this is a perfect opportunity for me to mention that if you like what I do and you would like to support my work, I have my own Patreon, so you can check the link in the description. With all of that being said, I hope that you enjoy the process of painting this miniature. As always, I invite you to let me know in the comments what you think about this Sternguard Veteran with heavy bolter. And as usual, if you are still here, please consider giving me a like and subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.